Hey guys, FHG here, Furry Hippo Gaming. We're looking at some Summoner's Glory Eternal Fire. So when you get to this page, choose your gender, your skin, your color, put in my promo code FHG. That is right, Furry Hippo Gaming. That will allow you to get a free starter pack. We are on server 3, Phantom's Glory. Go ahead and join us. Furry Hippo is the guild name we are using. So once you do hit level 20, you can go ahead and enter into the guild. We do have room for you right now, but it is filling up very, very fast. Again, when you start the game, promo code FHG in that box. Let's go ahead and we'll get into the game. Hey guys, FHG here with some more Summoner's Glory, and I'm super stoked for tonight's video. So finally guys, after long awaited, it is going to happen. So we have our patch notes up. So the patch is actually coming very, very shortly. We're going to run through all of the notes. There is an insane amount of them, as you can see. So a lot of things that we've been waiting for, a lot of enhancements, a lot of improvements. So let's go ahead and run through the list. Added a new reoccurring feature to the game called Tournaments. I think Tournaments is going to be PvP based. Not sure if it's going to be individual. Not sure if it's going to be guild based. We added 10 new challenges to the Demon Fortress dungeons. Both the Wolf Demon, Darkness, and the King of Fiery Dragons. Players now have 20 levels to defeat. That is right, guys, 20 levels. So when you're going in here in the Demon Fortress, you only have these 10. Now there are going to be 20 levels in total, which is kind of crazy. Added 6 new challenges to the Elemental Lord dungeons. Players now have 16 levels to defeat. Right now we're capped at 10. That's as far as we could go. In addition, guys, the max character level is increased to 210. That is right, for all the players that are stuck at 190, 210 is going to be the new cap. Very, very cool to see that we can now increase the power of our hero themselves. Added 50 new challenge floors to the Demon Tower. Demon Tower, very tough when you're pushing. Added new quality of life functions to the game. Fast Evo. Now this is what everyone has been waiting for. Evolving Phantoms to Evo 3 with only a few clicks. So ultimately, guys, one thing you want to make sure is when you're in here is because of the Fast Evo, it really, really makes it important to go ahead and buy these starter sets. Because you are going to go through your Evos super, super fast because of the fast click system. So actually having these is going to be far, far more important, because essentially now you're looking at all of your heroes. Now all of your heroes are going to be, or all of your Phantoms are going to be up to Evo 3 with just a couple clicks, meaning that you have to have the resources to get them to Evo 3, or you're just going to be sitting on a ton of Evo 3 Phantoms without being able to progress them any further because you don't have enough of the starter Evo material. Introduced a new game system, the Phantom Starts. Players can improve Phantom's rarity by increasing the number of stars. So the more stars they have, you can actually have the Phantoms. I believe it is going to be easier to get, which is very, very cool. Added a Demon Fortress tab to the Battle Assist. So now that is going to be permanent. We tried that and tested it a little while ago on number 8. So number 9, added new quality of life functions, Phantom Filters. We talked about this when we did our the live stream and when we did the meeting, kind of talking about the filters. They really need to put some in there for the Phantom rosters, upgrade, sacrifice screen, etc. Improve the tutorials, which is very cool. Improvement of enhancement tutorials, improvement of online reward interfaces, improving the novice tab, interface tasks, reward. So again, guys, a ton of this is quality of life improvements, which is going to make the game run incredibly smooth. Added a new time limited event to the bonus tabs, improved the Phantom skill interface, so skill descriptions are now accessed faster. Optimization of display for names, effects, and then of course for icons. Fix the summoning glitch. This was something that I absolutely hated. When we did all of our streams, you actually got glitched out and you had to wait the full 30 seconds to go ahead and get your hero summoned. The failure to assist has been fixed. Skip feature is on a bias, has been added. Very, very cool. Improve the reward interface. So again, very cool feature. Quality of life feature to the King's Warrant. There's now a slide bar. Improve the new special effect display position when advancing through new chapters. Optimizing the length of all information pop-up screens. I hope they added something in here to filter out the chat. The chat needs some work. Fixed an issue with displaying incomplete information after a piece of gear is upgraded. Fixed an issue with displaying information. Successfully upgrading runes. Fixed issues with the Grimoire. All unlocked phantoms are shown, which is very cool. The problem that occurred when players try to interact with other players is fixed. Improved character buffs. Phantasmagoria reward screen. And resolved problems with disconnects and reissues. So guys, that was a massive list of changes that are coming with this update. Definitely some of the big quality of life things with having to bug out the summons definitely stunk. The antibias was very difficult, very time consuming to go through with all of the chat, seeing it over and over and over again. Fixing some of the names, some of the effects, some of the procs, very cool. Adding more events in there, adding more enchantments, adding more content in depth to the game. As you were progressing through and getting to level 190, there wasn't that much to do. You could farm a lot of the same content, but ultimately getting into new content did take a considerable amount of time, or there wasn't any new content available. And now there will be, guys. Big things that I'm super excited about personally. One, the fast Evo. It takes an incredible amount of time to go from 1 to 2, from 2 to 3. If I can go ahead and just a couple clicks away, get that completely done, it is going to be absolutely insane. Also in here, guys, having more levels to the Demon Fortress means we're going to be able to get more runes, which is very cool, as well as the tournaments function, which I thought maybe that was the guild function that was in here, or maybe that was Guild Wars. I think that was Guild Wars. Yep, so Guild Wars still not available yet, but there's going to be a tournament. Might be like Guild Wars. Ultimately, that is coming very soon, so a lot of changes are coming to the game, which would be very stoked, especially because I'm closing in on 190. 190 is currently the max, so unfortunately we cannot get any higher, but ultimately we're going to be able to get to 210, so it's going to make a very big difference when it comes to some of the quality of life improvements. I really hope some of the changes in here that you could set some of your system requirements and really change some of these out, just because I would like to see this, especially because Evo 2, rank 2, it gives you a Evo here. If that's not changed when fast Evo goes, you're going to get spammed forever. Ultimately, I would like this to see with the Evos, let's say, I would probably personally say 5+. So if you get an Evo 5, 6, 7, or 8, it should definitely go ahead and claim this. And then also the SS Phantoms, they're incredibly common to show the SS Phantoms. So even if they filtered out, maybe some more of the rare Phantoms would show up in here, but not just the common Phantoms like we've seen before. But nonetheless, super stoked about the changes. Cannot wait to see all of the stats that are going to come from going above level 190. All of the sort filters, because right now we just have these generic 2 ways that you can kind of sort. So you can go up or down. Also looking at some of the Evos, looking at some of the skills a lot easier, just making it overall much easier with the quality of life improvements. And of course, guys, the big one, when you got to go through here, choose an A Phantom. You got to choose 2 other A Phantoms. This is going to be a thing of the past. Boom, now we have an Evo 1. Now we got to find a bunch of Evo 2s to make an Evo 3. That is going to be gone, and it's going to be introduced on a massive scale, guys. So super stoked again with all of the changes that are coming. Very cool to see everything that's coming, including the Demon Fortress, the Elemental Lords, and of course, higher levels and the fast Evo that we've been waiting for forever. So guys, go ahead, let me know in the comments what you guys think. We've been waiting for this for a significant amount of time, and it is finally here. So I'm super stoked to see it. And as always, thank you guys for watching.